All right, picking up from our last video where we talked about the 50-year mortgage and why I think it's a good idea, we're going to address some of the comments today. So we have the first one from Pilot Marty. He says, hey, the payments are almost the same. The appreciation isn't that much different after year 30, and also $100 to $300 a month doesn't do anything for anyone. So let's get into that. So first off, the National Association of Realtors says that a $300 monthly payment difference is the equivalent to almost a 1% drop in interest rates. That would allow 5.5 million more people to enter the market. And on a $500,000 loan at 7%, you can see the monthly payments below, and that's going to be more than $300 a month, which is going to be a huge help for most. And since we're talking about the amount of interest paid almost doubling between years 30 and 50, why is no one talking about the fact that the interest more than doubles between year 15 and year 30? Maybe we should all be looking into 15-year loans. Interest and interest rate aside, let's look at just the straight home value. $500,000 at 4%. In 15 years from now, that home's going to be worth $900,000. In 30 years, it's going to be worth $1.6 million, and in 50 years, it's going to be worth $3.5 million. And before you think I'm crazy and say, hey, that's not realistic for appreciation numbers, the CAGR value nationwide average is 4% over the last 34 years, since 1990. So to put this into a graphic, I took the 10 most populated areas in the United States and I added in Boise to represent, and we ran that in 10-year increments up to 2024 since 1990, and you can see with their respective CAGR values how much they have grown on average. And then I took those same data points and I had it extrapolated out for 15, 30, and 50 years, keeping the CAGR the same, assuming that there's not going to be any changes between the last 34 years and the future 34 years, and we get these values below. As you can see, in Boise, Idaho, it goes from 462, in 30 years it's 1.78 million, and in 50 years it's 4.378 million. Those numbers seem unrealistic to most people now, but if you look at our average price points back in 1990, we were sitting at $100,000 in that year. And his final point was that long-term there are risks with any investment, and while he is correct, real estate tends to be one of the most secure investments that you can make because you physically own the property. And the other piece to that too is that most people are going to be selling their homes within 10 years. And just like any investment, you can buy anytime and sell anytime. Trying to time the market is always a mistake. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate your guys' comments. See you on the next video.